Okay, this is the preparation of signage on a hat that spells "With More Biz," and we have to start from the center, working my way from the center to the side. So far I did more, and I'm going to peel off the O. And the problem is that this sometimes gets stuck. When I try to peel them off, will create all kinds of problems, and I will rip it up. As I'm becoming more and more clumsy, I become older, and the damn thing gets really glued to the material here. You have to handle it with a lot of care, so not to bust it. The biggest challenge is to peel it off without ripping it apart. I'll try to start with this O, and I don't want to handle it and press the glue even further onto it. It'll be good to do it in the daylight outside, but I'm already here, and it's too dark to see what I'm doing too. And every time I try to remove it, I press it against the background and glue it even tighter. I want to remove it, and that is the problem. I have to design it with glue that is removable, so that somebody like myself cannot mess it up. Okay, little by little. I don't want to rip it up and damage it. So this is more. Uh-oh. See how long it takes. Okay, so I'm putting in the more. You want to make sure also that it is lined up straight. This keeps falling off the table. You want to use a large table. Don't work like me, like an idiot. Okay, now the O, you want it to be right with enough distance, and on the bottom and parallel to the R. Okay, now more is good. And now I want to take the M off of here. Okay. I keep peeling it until I tear it off. More. Okay, here's more. Where's more? Okay, more. It's coming up here, more. You work from the bottom up to make sure that it is lined up properly. Okay, more. And then in the front will be whiz. Let's see if I can peel this whiz off. I want to start with Z. Try to peel it off and pray. Where's it's not straight. It has to be perfectly straight here. Start to work from the bottom up with already ripped it up. Let's try the other side. Without ripping it apart. With it's now 5 to 3. Let's see how much time I can waste here before I get this done. With now the W. Okay, so this is with more biz. Now I have to put biz at the end. Okay, so now let's find the letter B for biz. Biz, where is B? More biz. Letter B, we have B, we have A, here's B. Okay, where's more biz? Here's the B. So here's the B. Is this the B? Yeah. This. Where's my base? B, I want B. B. Where's more? F, G. Where's I in biz? What is this? Here is I. J, I. So here's an I. See how that goes on biz. Would it be like this or like that? I think this will be better. So, biz. Where's my biz? Now I need Z. Do I have a Z anywhere here? Z. Where is the Z? C. E. Where's the Z? S. N, O, P. S. Must be another one with the Z somewhere. There's a Z. A Z. Okay. Where's my base? Okay. Okay, here's biz. Where's my biz? Oh, I forgot. Sorry. Yeah. So for that I want to move it because I want to do parentheses. So let's see if I can do that. Take an O and split it in two. Because you don't have special characters here. Take an O. Here we have an O. Split it in two. Let me move these. Good. Remove them all. Okay, let's start with this one. Take it off. This one you work like a moron, you have to put it back on and off until you get it right. So the way to do it really is not to work like a moron and do it twice like I do. You want to plan it in advance correctly and not fool around with it twice. But when you screw around with it, oh yes. I'm going to split it in half. The whiz. Whiz. Do it just right. Whiz. Whiz. And move everything away. Oh, more. What's that more? Jesus. Who is more? More. This is crooked too. More. A little crooked here, see? Well, that's the problem. And it's a little crooked. It's no good. You're no good, you're no good, you're no good. Where's this is not exactly in the middle there. Move it a little. We'll just move this. Where's my bed? Okay. Where's my bed? Now we want to put in the phone number. Will also start with a 0, split in 2. That will be the open and close parentheses. Where's my bed? I lost one of it already. Fell down somewhere. Never mind, okay. So this will be here. Open parentheses. Will be 4. No. With is 4. I is 4. So this will be 949. So I need two nines. 9 at the beginning and 9 at the end. Okay, so 949. 8, 9. 4, 9, a little too crowded. 9, 4. 4. 9, 4, 9. 9, 4, 9. 9, 4, 9. Where's the other half? Fell down somewhere. Where did it fall? I don't know. Just cut another one off. I don't know where it. Oh, here it is. Okay, well, here it is. So 949. 949. 6, 9, 4, 8, 9. That's okay. 4, 9. 6. 1, 6 only, huh? Gee, so 6, 6 I need, and I have only 1, 6. So how can I make another 6 if I don't have it? That's a question. 4, 9. 6. 6. 1, 6. We have another 6 in here. I use 9 instead. Here's another 6. Okay. 6, 6. 6, 6, 7. 6, 6. 7. 6. 6. 7. 7. 3. 3 here. Yeah. 3. 6, 7, 3. Put it a little closer. That. 3. 3. Then I need a point, another point. 3. Another point. Where's another point? We should cut some letter off, make a point out of it. If I have some point here or there, use a point. I need a point. Oh, here's a point. So here we have a point with exclamation mark. Need to cut the ball, this exclamation mark. Then I got the point. A point here. 6. Point. And the last two numbers, what are they? 2, 4, 9. Let's see, if I have a 2, here's a 2. And 2. Two, 4, and 1. Let's find the 4. 3. Where's the 4? And I'm finished with this already. For now, 4, here's a 4. 3, 4. 3, 4, 9. And now I have to find the 9, and I'm done. 9. More numbers. There's a number. No 9 in here. No 9 in here. No 9 in here. Must have one more somewhere. I'm missing a 9, huh? Oh, 9 and no 6. How about it? 2 6s. I'm missing a 9. So how can I make up a 9? Good question. 9. Too many 9s. If I had 6 or 3 or 8 or 0. See, no 9s. 9. Which one resembles 9 the most? I want a 6. Can make a 9 out of a P. 9 is my problem. So what can I make that looks like 9? 9. Here's a 9. Make it out of 2 and make a 9. And that's it. Yeah. So that will be the 9. Six, 9. Now make a 9 out of the 2. We'll cut this piece out. Yeah. Cut this piece out. And put it at the top. Oh, now I got a problem. So take it out there. Put it down here. So that will be my 9. Shortage of a 9. Be a 9, okay. Okay, got it. Finished it. Where did I have this head? Okay, now that I got it going, I can put it all back in and down. Now I fold everything back. Here and there. Here. Now put it back in the packaging that it came with. I'm exhausted by now. First time it's the most exhausting and the most challenging. First time around. Okay. Close this. How does this goes in somehow? Does it work in something? Okay. Like this. Slide it in there. exhausted. And this is it. Now we can see how it looks. Go to the mirror. Put it on. Here's the studio where we cook up no ideas. So this is the Wizmo Biz vanity phone number. The Wizmo Biz vanity phone number that spells a domain name. This is about the center, more or less. Okay. And now we want to illustrate how it works on the computer. This looks good. Now we go to the computer. See how it works on the computer. So I'm going to log in here. Come help me, Rhonda.
It looks nice. Mommy.
Come help me, Rhonda. Okay. So now we want come here. So now we want to demonstrate it. So I want to open a WordPad. And we'll call it Wizmo Biz. We'll start recording. Open up a WordPad or something like it. Here we go. I want to start a new one. So I'm going to start a new one. Maybe this will be good. Yeah, let's do it here already. So the title will become a little different now. Instead of the previous title. I want to make a new note here. We'll call it Wizmo Biz. Wiz more Biz. So we'll put the domain name here. And we'll put parentheses at the beginning to indicate that this is a phone number. Wizmo Biz. And then we'll translate the digits. Open parentheses 949. Oh, you know what we need also is we need a picture. Yeah, so let's see if we can get a picture to work here. A camera. I want the try version. Okay, this is perfect, so we'll start recording here. We'll close the art. I'll move it down. And now we'll open up Webcam Max. try, record, full screen, copy and paste it in the new file name. Couple of spaces here, Control V, and here we are starting to record. I'm going to take it and drag it to the side and put it on the bottom here, just to make it a little better. I'm going to add to it another recording with the goggles. I'm going to put up this shirt and a pair of goggles. And this will be the pair of goggles here. Turn the goggles on. Buzz. Buzz. And now I'll start recording by pressing it again. Buzz, buzz. That means that it is recording now. Just to make sure that it doesn't stop in the middle. And before I continue, I want to add also cloud recording. So let's double click on this cloud recording. The Loom. You're offline, it says. Close this. Try again, the Loom. Which camera is it? I'm not sure. What is the problem? Why is Loom thinking that it is off the line? Is this the camera now? Yeah, okay, so we'll use this camera now. For some reason it thinks that it is offline. No idea why it thinks that it is offline. We can make it a little larger. Maybe try another UCam. Maybe UCam will start working all of a sudden. Okay, UCam is working too. So I'm going to record it with UCam too. Not sure exactly which camera is UCam using, but it may be this camera. Okay, so start recording it with UCam. Retry. Oh, all of a sudden it started working. So finally we can start Loom recording, which is a cloud recorder. Okay, so everything is working now. So now I want to translate the Wizmo Biz into the number. So let's translate it together. That will be here. 949. $949 place. Oh, one other thing we can do is use this 360 camera also. I forgot about that. So while we are at it, let's use this 360 camera too. And we'll turn it around. Power it on. And let's see if it can actually work. One. And it does work too. So I'm going to put it up here. So it's out of the way, but in the center still. Turn it downwards a little bit above my head so it can read the hat. And now we are working on the phone number 667 3 period 249. Now I want to put an @ sign after this here, since I have a Gmail account like that too. And I'm going to copy the number here, copy and paste. Paste. Okay. Now, my video, and now I want to navigate to it. Did I forget to press record? No, it is recording. Also, there's a little too much glare in the back. I want to put a shirt in the back. This way, cut down the glare a little bit. And here we take the same phone number from before, AI Gaming the SERP. Copy and paste, Control V. You can put the sign also, just to emphasize that they're the same. And get rid of the head. I'll just put this equal sign here. So WizMoreBiz equal my video, AI Gaming the SERP. I'll go to top the search engine results page. Okay. And now we want to demonstrate how it tops the SERP. So I'm going to do a search on the browser here, for example. I'll take the string WizMoreBiz. See if I can mark this WizMoreBiz with the cursor, then copy it to the clipboard buffer, or with the right mouse, copy, then go to the browser and paste, and then search. So this demonstrates to you how we game the SERP and we top the SERP with this. You can see that I typed it, I got this URL. Let's copy it and paste it here at the top. Edit, paste. Whoops, what a size this is. Wow, incredible. What did I do to my file name? My video. Okay, I overwrote it unintentionally, but that's life in the fast lane. I cut it by mistake from here, copy to the clipboard, and insert it in the front, right there, Control V. I should make a file name out of it before I lose it all and the machine hangs up. So copy to the clipboard buffer and then go File, Save As. I will edit in the front, in the very front, paste, and then delete the rest of it because it's just too long. And go back a little. Vanity phone number, I'll add the words here. Vanity phone number. Okay. Phone number. Or you should be rather vanity phone name. Vanity phone name. Okay. Alright, now I want to take all of that. And first of all, I'll save it in the current subfolder here. Copy and insert this at the very beginning here. Paste with a backslash. Now I got myself a complete file name. Copy to the clipboard buffer and save. Save it in my notes. Paste and save. And then save it as a comment, edit as a comment, and save it as a comment. Okay. And now stop Psar. Save Psar. Take the previous one. Overwrite it with the current name. Paste. And this is too long, so we'll cut it. Seeing AI is good enough. And I have it twice, so I don't need that either. I'm going to go back. Don't need all of that. And then I don't need the path either. So I'm going to delete the path. Delete one portion, mob seeing AI and WizMobiz. WizMobiz. Okay, today is the 12th, so April 12 instead of 9, 2005. The day of the week is Saturday, capital S, lowercase a. And the time of the day is now 3:41. 3:49 p.m. and I started it at about 10 a.m. Okay, my phone name, and then I take the path, copy it to the clipboard buffer, paste it with the backslash. copy, and save. Okay, so now I want to view how many steps was 152 steps. As I start a new step, I add a comment with the previous file name, paste, and enter, and then go back to my folder and paste it into my folder right here. Paste and enter and save. Now the point that I was trying to drive home is to show how it tops the search engine results page. So here I type the search key at the very top, and you see that Yahoo found it, and here are the information from the website. So this is the website right here in the middle. This is using the Weave browser, which is bad. But it will work like that for any search engine. Let's try another search engine. And here's the important thing. Here's the message that makes a lot of sense. The contact information. And I'm going to paste it in my notes here. After this lengthy URL. And the file name here. I'll mark it with open brace and close brace, then paste it in the middle, and I should color it yellow. And save again. So these are some more examples of vanity phone numbers. Here is one for voice only. And here is one for voice and text. And here's an email. Okay. And the string, the search string, on this browser, the problem with this browser, it's hard to navigate it because it doesn't easily go back and forth. So for this reason, I don't like this browser, so I'm going to minimize it and go to another browser yet. So I'm going to copy the search from this browser, paste it in my notes here. Paste, verify that it is there. Now, notice that the second hyperlink and the third one, this tops the entire search engine results page. All of the top items are from this website. Out of 180,000 search results. That should all of it should go within this yellow section. So if we click on any one of them, another web page will be revealed from WizMobiz. Here you see some more web pages with services and stories and so on. So we can take an image of this, Windows and print screen, and then minimize it and paste it here too. Control V. And now save. Let me mark this in a more prominent way, make it larger with a different color. We'll change it to red. This will be red. Bold, italics, and underline, and also double the font size so it's more prominent. Now I can also copy it, or copy the text. Let's minimize this. Also copy the text here. And then after the first section, I'm going to make another section segregated with open brace and closed brace, and color it green instead of yellow. And now paste all the articles in there. So this is the various services of this website. Okay. Now I want to go back so I can get the URL also and copy the search, and we'll go to another browser. A better browser, for example, is Microsoft, for example. I want to open another tab. And search. Same result. Data nice. Wish more. Wismobiz is another one. Services. Wish Cleaners in Miami. Let's look at the Wismobiz about. Wish content. Let's look at Wismobiz about. So here you have Wismobiz about. And then we can go back and paste it here too. This is Wismobiz about. We'll make this blue. Starting blue, and then the other one underneath. Then I can copy the content and place it there and color it blue. And save. Okay. I'm getting a bit tired now. So I'm going to quit it. But before I quit it, I want to explain the concept of a vanity phone name that spells a domain name, which is on my hat also to illustrate the point. Oh, I forgot to put a power bank here in my video goggles will run out of power, so let's expand them with a little external power bank. Drop the power bank in my pocket here. And then connect the goggles. I'm going to take my top off, run this cable through my sweatband and loop it around. Then I can loop it around and put it back in the back of these goggles. to give it external power supply. Then put it back on. Now I want to explain this hat. Here's the hat with the message. Wizmore.biz that translates to the phone number 949-6673-249. This is called the vanity phone name. Okay, so a vanity phone name is a vanity name that spells the phone number. So, and it helps game the search engine results page, making it #1 worldwide with multiple search keys. In addition, I want to show how it complies with the Google requirement of dial external numbers. So I'm going to go to our Google search, open the Google search engine, and log into a Google account to find a Google voice that needs to be dialed. Here is a Google voice that hasn't been called yet, so this Google voice has a message to 1X Strategic that I'm going to copy from here to the clipboard buffer. Copy, make it all smaller, and paste it in my notes at the top of the file here. So a message at the top of the file here, and I will segregate it with an open /, Control V, the message, couple of keys and close, and I will color it gray. So this will be our gray section. It shows the problem with Google Voice, that they keep bothering you with making a phone call every couple of months. While doing this, I'm going to save it and also open another notepad to record it. So the other notepad is going to be another instance of a notepad, but this time I'm going to look for another notepad. I'll take the file above. This is a notepad, and paste it right here. Or go to another place yet. File, open, navigate to the Documents subfolder, and further down to Google Voice. To Google Voice. And in Google Voice, we'll go to the letter G, HIG, Google Voice, to the G, Google Voice. Here's Google Voice, and at the end of Google Voice, Let's take date modified, and date modified again. Blogs, AI vid, open it up. Blogs, AI vid. And then at the top, I'm going to copy and segregate a new area with open brace, the very top, the message control V, and close brace, and then file, save. Okay, so now I have to log into this one strategic copy, one strategic file, save. So I'm going to go back to this browser, minimize too many things open here at the same time. Start a new tab and switch users from the current user to the new user. I want to add another user. Scroll to the bottom and add another user yet. Then paste the username into the space and click one strategic, here it is. Next, and next. And then log, not now, live, watch the Conchilla live stream only on YouTube. What is the Conchilla? The Coachella. What is Coachella? I don't know. So I'm curious to see what it is. What is the Coachella?
Jimmy John's finally has new toasted sandwiches. They're here and they're hot. Try one today.
Main stage live from Conchilla. What is Conchilla? Lady Gaga. I don't know what is the Conchilla exactly. So I'm going to go back to S, one strategic. And I log into Gmail first. See if I have any. Send me some email. Let me delete some outdated emails and I'll keep the rest in there. Quick seats are filling up fast. Google security alert. Security alert. Delete the security alerts. And then I want to go to Google Voice. Scroll down to Voice. And select call this number.
Hi, I'm ChatGPT, an AI assistant. Just so you know, our conversation may be reviewed for safety. By continuing this call, you agree to OpenAI's terms and privacy policy. So, how can I help you today?
Tell me about Coachella 2025. What is Coachella 2025?
Coachella 2025 sounds like it could be a tech-themed festival or conference, possibly focusing on coding, technology, and innovation. It might feature workshops, talks, and networking opportunities for developers and tech enthusiasts. However, it's not a recognized event as of my last update in October 2023, so it could be a new or fictional event. Do you have any more details or specific aspects you're curious about?
Yes, it is streaming now live on YouTube.
Oh, interesting. If Coachella 2025 is streaming live on YouTube, it's likely a tech event with various sessions or keynotes being broadcasted. You can probably catch some exciting talks or demos. Are you planning to watch any specific sessions, or do you need help finding the stream?
No, I found the stream already and I played it back. All I heard is music. So I don't know anything else about it.
Sounds like you might have stumbled onto the intro or maybe a musical segment. Some tech events do start with a bit of entertainment or a musical act to set the mood. If you're looking for the more tech-focused content, like talks or workshops, it might just be a matter of waiting for the next segment or checking the schedule. Did you catch any other details or names that might help us find more specific info?
Oh, I got the URL so I can just go and look and maybe there's something different now. I'll type the key search main stage live from Coachella 25. I'll just type it on the search engine here and see what's going on there.
Great idea. Typing main stage live Coachella 2025 should lead you to the current stream or schedule. Hopefully, you'll find some interesting tech talks or demos happening now. If you need help with anything else or want to discuss what you find, feel free to ask.
Yes, Coachella. Oh, there are tickets from StubHub.com, main stage, YouTube.
Jimmy John's finally has new toasted sandwiches. They're here and they're hot. Try one today.
Advertising. It has music.
Sounds like you ended up on an ad or a ticket sale page. Sometimes the search results mix in those kinds of links. If you want to get back to the live stream, try looking for the official YouTube channel or website of Coachella 2025. Avoid clicking on ads, and you should find the right stream.
No, I skipped.
Need any more help finding it?
Yeah, I skipped the ad, and now I have the main stage live on YouTube. And I read the detail. It says started streaming 21 hours ago. Welcome to day one, the official Coachella Valley Music and Art Festival live stream. So
it sounds like you found a stream for the Coachella Music Festival.
Right,
not Coachella.
And there is an agenda. Underneath it, Saturday, April 12, which is today. And then the time. Right now it's 4:07 p.m. East Coast time. So maybe that is West Coast, but it says that 4 p.m. is live music returns. Jimmy Eat World. What is Jimmy Eat World? Do you know? And after that at 5:25 is T-Pain. And at 7:15 is Charlie XCX.
It looks like you found the streaming schedule for Coachella, not Coachella. Coachella is a major music and art business.
And what is T-Pain? And what is Charlie XCX? And what is Green Day? And what is Travis Scott? Rebroadcast, it says.
It sounds like you've got quite the lineup ahead. T-Pain is a famous rapper and singer known for his use of autotune. And Charlie XCX is a pop singer-songwriter with hits like Boom Clap and Fancy. Should be an exciting day of music. Enjoy.
What about Travis Scott? Okay, so this is it for now. I'm going to minimize it and continue with my work here. So I made an outbound call, and so doing, I complied with the Google requirement, as they said, to keep my phone, my Google Voice number. So I'm in the process of forming.
T-Pain is a rapper and singer known for popularizing autotune in hip-hop and R&B. Charlie XCX is a British pop singer known for her catchy hits and energetic performances. Green Day is a legendary punk rock band known for songs like American Idiot. Lastly, Travis Scott is a rapper and producer known for his high-energy performances and unique sound. Looks like they're rebroadcasting some of his performances. Quite the eclectic mix. Enjoy the variety of music.
What is Shabuzi? And what is Biba Doobie? What is Junior H? And what is Megan Thee Stallion? And Post Maloney? It says that it is live now. What? Lady Gaga, Missy Elliott, Benson Boone, Marina, and 3 Scared Sacred.
Travis Scott is the popular rapper, singer, and producer known for his unique blend of hip-hop and psychedelic music. He's famous for high-energy performances and hits like Sicko Mode and Goosebumps. His live shows are known for their wild atmosphere. If they're rebroadcasting his set...
What is Benson Boone and Marina and the 3 Scared Souls? Up next, Lady Gaga. What is Lady Gaga?
Sounds like you're multitasking well, balancing work and a bit of entertainment on the side. Keeping your Google Voice number active by making calls is a smart move. If you need any more help or information while you work, feel free to ask. Enjoy your productive time.
Thank you. So I want to go back and copy the email, one strategic, to the clipboard buffer. Somehow it all got messed up. I managed to delete my file name, and I have to recreate this file name. And then I'll take the message that Google sent to me and duplicate it in the new file name. Control V, and then I'll note that it will not expire in 30 days, and that will become part of the file name, not expire, because I managed to make an outbound call to 800 ChatGPT. Then I'm going to take the path to Google Voice, copy it and insert it in the first character position with Control V, then a couple of enters just to separate it from the rest of the file names. Then I want to copy it all up and file, save as, and paste it and save it in my subfolder, and also edit as a comment to Psar, problem step recorder, in anticipating that I may have some problem, so I will document them. Now I want to go to Drive and upload it to Drive. So I'm clicking on Drive, and then I'm clicking on the plus, select folder upload, then paste the string with the path and the file name. And then I want to delete just the file name, just keep the path, and hit enter. Google Voice 1, Google Voice twice, then click the upload button, and then click keep both, and upload again. I'm so thirsty, I'm going to take something to drink. time and date are completely wrong, so I'm going to put the right one and just delete them all together. Don't really need any of this stuff. This is not what I wanted. Will not expire. New bucket hat. With more base. So now I want to add this new and upload it. Folder upload. Upload and keep both and upload. 505. Save. What happened here? What's the problem there? Failed. Why did it fail? Why did it fail? Voice failed. Now I want to go outside and find a place that I can have some dummy-like device and I can spray it with clear glue-like material so that my new hat and the messages on the new hat will preserve. I'm looking for some kind of something like a cap that I can put my hat on and spray it. Something like a cap. I can put my hat on and spray it to make sure. I don't know what this is exactly. Raid Max. This is not good. I want to be able to put my cap on and spray it. Be somewhere here. So let's see if I can use this. Okay, now see if I can put this on here like so. Now spray it a little bit with a clear glue-like material. Let's see what happens if I spray it over here like this. Would that work? Give it a little spray here. Uh-oh. Is this clear? I'm not sure. Is this dry to become clear? This is the question. This may be one problem. Here, let's try this one. This is a flexible rubber coating, Rust-Oleum leak seal flexible rubber. I want to make sure that it is seals, leaks, cracks instantly, watertight, paintable finish. But is it clear when it dries? I don't know. Let's try this one and see what kind of colors does it have. First of all, I'll spray it here. See if this is clear. This is kind of clear. Don't know what happens when it becomes completely clear. Let's try to spray this 9 here and see what the Z. Stinks for sure. Let me see if this is clear. On plastic, Yeah, this creates this. We'll try later. For now, this is the only one that is perfectly clear, so we will use this for now. The other one is not perfectly clear. On Sunday it will be perfectly clear, because things wouldn't come off.
What happened?
Come here, I'm trying to put a,
You had some.
a clear glaze on this.
This one. You have something in.
Did we buy new one that is clear?
I think you have it in the lobby. I saw
Yeah.
something. Let me check.
Can you bring the bag from the lobby, please?
Yeah. Oh, the bag or
The bag contains a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, there's something there. I saw.
There is one thing that is clear. Is it clear? Does it say that it is clear?
General purpose adhesive. I don't know. Try it on
Here
this.
on this.
Yeah, try
See, this is the problem with the other
Oh,
one.
Yeah, try it.
Does it say it is clear?
Or is it black? I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I want to have a clear one.
Yeah,
Let
but
me
it's
see.
good that you try it.
It doesn't come, nothing comes out of this one. Sometimes you have to try it in the store.
Great. Now it's coming something. Huh? Maybe you got stuck.
Yeah, sometimes this hole is not.
Let me see what I have in here.
There are several bottles, only one.
What? I saw only one that has that.
Oh, yeah, it comes up, but it's not clear.
It's white.
It's, you can see it is, you see?
No, but
But it dries, but it may
dries.
not dry clear.
I don't know. Try it.
You
You know
understand?
what? Try it on this, in the back of it, or try it in the inside.
No, just don't raise
think?
hell.
You know what I mean?
Because it looks like when it dries, it becomes clear.
Try it just here.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So it doesn't.
Yeah. but you have to have something. The question is what happens when this hits it, because
Yeah.
spray adhesive is what I want. Let me try a little in the corner, on the open parentheses.
Don't put so much on.
No, I need much because I need to. Otherwise, it falls off. You understand the problem?
No,
It's
they're not sticky, really.
they're sticky, but not completely.
I don't know.
So let it dry and we'll see.
Let it dry right there in the beginning.
Yeah,
I'm showing you what we have. You understand?
fine, but it looks good. Your idea was good
Well, what was my idea?
to use this hat.
Yeah. And then you said it wasn't big enough. The rim, it is big enough. You know, it's a try.
No, the rim is of questionable size, but
It's a start.
no, but it's good enough so people they have to ask, turn your head around. I cannot read.
This is just paint. It's not adhesive.
This is adhesive.
Yeah.
I need adhesive.
I know. I'm reading what we have here.
Oh, you have another one?
No, it's just paint.
Yeah,
Clear paint. You understand?
yeah.
What is this?
I want to also seal it against rain, you understand? So just help me memorize what is what. Come here. This sealant, I put it in. Where did I put it? Down here. This one.
What? Try it over here to see what.
This
it
one I already did it.
Oh, you did?
This is clear, but it's almost out.
Oh, that's better. Oh, maybe it's better because it's just out.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
No, this is it right here. So
Yeah,
you
right
see
there,
that
right.
it's clear. But
It's not so clear. Always can buy another one.
I will. But just
See, this is general. This, what is this? General spray. Photo safe.
now this one is this. You see, it's clear, but when it bundles,
It gets white.
it gets white. Yes.
And this one, open this.
Yeah, this is. I showed you.
No, but put it here.
No, this is it right here.
Okay. Is that this?
This is. You see that has a little white.
Yeah.
This is this.
No, but is this coming from this?
No,
Okay. Which one?
this side is coming from this, and
It's
it's also
no, it's not.
a
so
little
much.
white in the background. You understand? That's the problem of
Yeah.
this. It's not completely clear when
No,
it dries.
No, it's not transparent.
Transparent.
That's
Yes.
the thing. What's this? Oh, this is the rubber. No.
Rubber is good. If it's
Really? But what
yes.
happened with that one? Let
Huh?
me check on the in the front there, because I was looking at adhesive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let me check. Oh, I spoke to him, Avi.
I'm shooting now. I want you to
okay.
know that. So let me just wrap it up. I'll leave it to dry.
And I spoke to that 209.
What did he say? What does he want?
We decided I would raise him $100.
Uh-huh.
And he'll pay for the summer. He's going to be in California in the
Oh.
summer,
Uh-huh.
working for Samsung.
Uh-huh. Working for what?
Samsung
Oh, Samsung?
for the summer.
Okay.
Working on audio, where there's speakers and earphones.
Okay.
Writing algorithms for them.
Fine.
So I said 1,800.
Fine.
Is that okay for you? Huh?
Yeah. Let me just finish it here. I've done one already, one call. I want to save it and wrap it up, and then I need to rest a little. I was working for all these hours.
That
So
noise.
this is a concert, live concert. Here, you want to see that? Come here. This
That
is
is-
streaming live.
Yeah.
It's called Conchilla.
Conchella. Right. Conchella, it's going on now.
It's a live concert,
Right.
and Lady Gaga is going to perform here.
Right. My student went to it already.
Okay, so I'm telling you.
It's very big. It's those concerts they have it every.
Fine. Let me just finish it. So
You want me to make something to eat or what?
let me
Like,
just wrap it up already.
wrap it
I'm
up?
exhausted here.
I am too. I've been cleaning up.
So I'm going to stop. Was an hour already. Let me talk to this student, Sarah. Sarah, why don't you tell him about the project? Maybe it will work for us and stay here.
No, he already got it. He's getting paid very well there, and he already rented a place. So
How much does it pay?
he didn't want to tell me.
You asked him?
Yeah. He didn't want to tell me. But he said that they're paying him very nicely,
Uh-huh.
and he got a place already. He's going to start May 8th over there. Avi?
Fine.
He's leaving May 8th. He's going to be writing albums.
Uh-huh.
audio. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he's gonna try in the summer, during the year, he is,
So just stay with me here and give me his phone number. I'll make a call to him.
they'll leave him alone.
Just a minute,
For
please.
what?
Don't bother me. You
What do
don't
you
want to
want?
help, don't try.
Don't wanna-
No voicemail. Drive me nuts. I'll make another outbound call from here. Hold on. Your Google Voice number will expire in 30 days. Can you please come here? Where are you? And dress up, please. Dress up. Don't go naked.
Just got out of the shower.
And come to the kitchen. moment. Completely. You can't. Text. Initiate outbound code using TextML. Check it out. Opening the screen. Watch it now. Using our system. Mission control port. Global now reporting issue. Wow, solving. Create global now reporting issue. How to solve it. Create and deploy no-code AI voice assistant for quick steps. Leverage pre-configured top-tier AI model. Testing capabilities for effortless conversational AI. Read more, watch it now, real-time media streaming. Real-time media streaming, send more content. WebSocket enable real-time. You want to receive mail.
Hello everyone, and welcome to our webinar on real-time media streaming over WebSockets to power AI. My name is Buket Kuşoğlu, and I am the Product Marketing Manager for Programmable Voice products here at Telmix. And I am joined today by my colleague Rafał Spassky. He is our Technical Product Manager for Programmable Voice products. So before we get started, let's quickly go over our today's agenda. First, we will start with what is WebSocket and its role in real-time media streaming, and then we will explore Telmix Media Streaming API and discussing its benefits and most common use cases. And following that, we will have a live demo session, and Rafał will walk you through step by step how to set up a media stream over WebSocket. And after the demo, we will have some time for questions, so please feel free to share your questions in the Q&A box at any time during our presentation. And one more thing, don't worry, and after today's session, you will automatically receive a recording of this webinar. So let's get started. Rafael, over to you.
Yep, thank you, Bukit. So let's start with some basics. So what is WebSocket? So WebSocket is, as you probably know, a computer communication protocol providing a simultaneous two-way communication channel over a single TCP connection. So comparing to the HTTP, WebSocket allows to have a very low latency due to the fact that TCP connection stays open, and thanks to that the data may be exchanged very quickly without the need of repeated requests and responses. The WebSockets are very efficient in terms of data exchange because it is a binary protocol that's more effective than text-based protocols like HTTP. Of course, it's cross-platform because it is part of HTTP, so it can be used from any platform. So WebSocket itself, it's something that is being used by us for media streaming. So media streaming over WebSocket provides an instant access to the non-core media and allow injecting it to the core as well using FTP stream. So in general, media streaming allowing forking the media from the core using WebSockets, and as well sending back the audio to the core. What are the benefits? Real audio injection, I just mentioned. So it allows to integrate the FTP stream effortlessly, allow real-time audio playbacks on ongoing calls. Of course, thanks to media streaming, we can introduce scalability of your systems by using bidirectional streaming. You can smoothly integrate with existing AI, TTS, and STT platforms, allowing developers to easily scale your voice application. And of course, media streaming, maybe not of course, because that's probably that is unique for us, as well support HD voices in 60K kilohertz frequency in order to deliver crystal clear audio quality. This is important in both directions, and better audio quality on the call is one side, and the second is that thanks to that higher quality of the audio, the transcription engines can be more accurate. So let's talk about some use cases for media streaming. Of course, AI-powered speech processing. This is probably nowadays the most crucial use case. And here it can be many things. Voice assistants, bots that can analyze a response in real time. It could be used as well for keyword spotting and detecting specific terms in conversation, and of course sentiment analysis. I believe that in that section the plateau of the scenarios it's not limited. It's only near by our imagination. Of course, live translation and transcription, that media streaming can be used for that, and for integrating with transcription services with multilingual support, what means that it can be as well translated out of time. Media streaming over WebSockets, since it is raw audio fork from the call, it can be used for fraud detection and security reasons. Like for example, voice biometric as well to verify caller identity. And of course, it might be used for something that for now only conferences were used. So it might be used for call whispering and code. So when you want to add the third leg, instead of complicating things with conferences and paying more, it is easier to use bidirectional streaming instead. So let's now talk a bit about the implementation. I would not focus much about this, what is written on that slide. I would rather like to encourage you to take a look at those getting started tutorials that are listed at the bottom. You need, of course, to have Telnix account, establish voice API and XML or XML application, then create outbound voice profile for making outbound calls. And then if you want to have a number, it's not mentioned here, but if you want to have number assigned, assign it to the application, and then just use it from either XML here or using direct endpoints. On my demo, I will talk a bit more about that, but I believe that the basics that you can find in that tutorial, but I will try to more focus on media streaming. Okay, so media streaming, how it may look like. From Voice API, it is supported from dial, answer, and dedicated streaming strat endpoints. Here's an example of dial endpoint, I mean calls, which making dials. And here you can see that there are only few attributes that are needed. Streaming tracks, streaming URL, the most important streaming URL, that is the address of your WebSocket server that will connect to and send the audio and get the audio from. And the bidirectional mode, I'll talk a bit about that in a moment, but in general we've got two modes. Yeah, I will talk more in a second. Here's an example of the flow, how it may look like. From the Voice API application when you make a dial command and making the call. So first of all, we are making, as I mentioned, dial command, our Telnix telephony service internet, and making a call to the desired caller. At that moment, the WebSocket is being established to your server, and once it is established, we are sending the first event, which is called connected. Then when the caller answers the call, except of course of other webhooks, we are sending streaming started webhook. Any other webhook like call answered. And at that moment, we are sending as well start event over WebSocket to your WebSocket server. The following, I mean, once people start caller and calling, or maybe only caller, start speaking, then you are sending the media event that contains the audio stream. You may get as well DTMF events, what means that if someone presses some keys on the call, you will get DTMF event. On the other hand, in the other direction, you can send media event with your audio. You can send mark and clear events that can be used for if you want to know if something was already spoken, you can send the mark event after the media that's important for you. And once it is spoken on the call, we'll send you back the mark event that it should be mentioned here as well, that it might be marked. Clear means that you don't want to this media that's already sent to be spoken on the call, what means that the queue is just being cleared. Yeah, and we are just waiting for following media events. Once the caller or the callee hang up the call, we are just sending stop event, and the connection to the WebSocket is being stopped. And of course, streaming stop webhooking being sent to your voice API. So this is the flow. Here you can see how to enable it from TextML. We support two ways. One, it is just within start verb, you can add stream verb none after that, and define all the connection details similar to Voice API. As well, you can use connect instead of start, and the difference between those two ways is that connect is blocking, what means that the next operation won't be run or executed until the stream is running. In case of start, the stream will be started, and the following of instructions will be executed immediately. Yes, and you can use as well dedicated TextML REST endpoints for starting stream, so you are not only limited to the TextML scripts. Yes, and now let's talk about bidirectional streams. This is those two types that I mentioned before. Historically, we supported only one, MP3, but now we've got two, and that, I believe, makes this feature more capable and better for integration with all the AI solutions. So this first, very basic, is based on the files, MP3 files. That simplifies the solution on your side for your middle layer. However, it is designed for longer playbacks. If you try to use very short playbacks, the gap between them might be noticeable. So if you have the real-time streaming, the RTP option is for you. This is designed for low latency audio streaming. To the call, it uses RTP streaming. That means that your middle layer will be more complex. Yeah, I mean, we'll see that in the moment on the demo section. It is not very complex, but yeah, definitely file-based is a bit easier. Yeah, so here, now I would like to talk with you about the encoding of the stream because for many of our customers, I mean, it is not the easiest thing. So let's talk this technical aspect of media streaming. So I believe that's right place now to discuss that. So let's start with the outbound stream. Outbound from Telnet's perspective, what means the audio that we are sending from us to you. The encoding can be set. I mean, we are sending using the same codec as is negotiated on the call. So if the PCMU was negotiated on the call, you will get the streaming using the same coding. So we are not doing any transcoding in that direction. And your preferable codecs can be set on voice API application settings for inbound calls. And for outbound calls, you can use preferred codecs field in the dial transfer or transfer commands or in the XML to set the codecs that you want to have. Yeah, what is important that of course we can negotiate only those. I mean, if you are making external calls to PSTN vendors, we can use only those codecs that they support. Of course, for telephony, default codecs are PCMU in the US and PCMA in EU. But if your scenario is to make Telnet's in-house, I would say, calls, then you can use as well HD codecs. You can use higher frequency and so on. Yeah, and for streaming encoding, I mean for inbound stream, so the stream from you to us, you can set it as part of every command. For every command, we've got a parameter which is called streaming bidirectional codec, and using that field, you can set the codec that you are going to use for sending us the RTP stream. You can use all the streams that are HD streams and any streams that are supported. Please be aware that it will, if it's not aligned with the codec on the stream, it will be transcoded, what means that the quality might be reduced. Transcoding, and one more point, transcoding is not supported for AMRR WB codec. In that case, if there is misalignment between the stream and the codec on the call, you will get an error because we cannot transcode that codec. Yeah, but what if your AI or any other system that you are integrating with supports only PCM? In that case, the client middle layer needs to transcode PCM to the codec that is supported by telephony. And here are a few options. For example, for PCMU and PCMA on Python, you can use audio op library. I will show you that on the demo how to do that. You can use as well PyAV library for codecs, for HD codecs like Opus AMP WR, and for Node.js PCMU for PCMU and PCMA, and FluentF and back library for other codecs like Opus and AMP WR. This PyAV as well requires FFmpeg to be installed on the system. Yeah, so now it's demo time. Let me switch now the sharing to the IDE. Yes, so the first demo that I wanted to show you, it's a service written in JavaScript, so Node.js service. this service is built based on Fastify, as you can see, and that's what it is doing. It is just establishing, based on inbound calls, it is sending XML instructions that is starting the stream to that middle layer. That's one end of the system. And the other is sending that audio that we are getting from Telnix to OpenAI speech to voice-to-voice service. On the other hand, everything that's generated by OpenAI voice-to-voice is as well sent to Telnix and can be heard on the call. So this is end-to-end AI assistant or chatbot solution. And how it's built. So as I mentioned, we are just exposing that XML instruction for each calls that are coming. So when the call is started, we are sending Telnix is sending a status callback or instructions to that server. We are this service is responding with just a quick say at the beginning that we are waiting for connecting, and then it's starting the stream connection to that middle layer application. So here is the code that's responsible for setting up the WebSocket. As you can see, it's under MediaStream. We are just starting the WebSocket. Then, this is WebSocket to OpenAI connection. Sorry, this section is to OpenAI. So this is connection because we are going to use two WebSockets. One is between Telnix and that middle layer, and the other is between middle layer and OpenAI. Yeah. So this when the connection is coming from Telnix on the WebSocket, then we are establishing OpenAI connection, and this is the code that's responsible for that. And here is the section that's waiting for messages from OpenAI. We are just based on the audio, the audio delta. This is the type of message that we are getting with audio from OpenAI. And based on that, we are creating a message. This code is creating a message that is going to be sent to the to XML connection. It is the object that is responsible for WebSocket to connection to Telnix. So this is the inbound streaming from Telnix perspective. The outbound streaming, so the audio that we are getting is handled here. So based on the media event, when we are getting the media event, we are just creating the audio append event. This event is being sent to OpenAI. And in general, that's it. Yeah, that's everything what we need. In general, in 170 lines, you can have media streaming connections bidirectional to OpenAI sometimes. There's one more example. I believe that we could run it, but probably way too much from that call. I would rather encourage you to just
Me too, I'm tired.
Yeah, I feel dizzy.
So drink more. I think you don't drink enough.
Are you hungry?
Yes.
Can you
Yes.
Maybe I'll make dinner.
that you can
We'll
see
make
this
dinner.
thing, or
Yes, same now.
or maybe let me show it once again, because I'm not sure if it is switched. So.
Okay.
So this project, which I'm presenting to you now, it is our chatbot, Telnix chatbot, that we created and integrated with Pipecast solution. I don't know if you're aware, the Pipecast is pretty, now open source solutions for building AI assistant solutions, not only, but mostly about that. And we created our chatbot there as an example application. That's exactly that what you can see on that screen. The links, by the way, the links to those demos will be in following slides, so don't worry, you can get back to that and review that by yourself. Yeah, so here's how those bots are created on PipeCat. You are just provided some that what should be used, I mean, as a WebSocket parameters. And here is the crucial thing, Telnix frame serializer. That is something that allows to serialize the frames that you are getting from Telnix and translate it to something that will be understandable by PipeCat. And as well here in that flow, we use OpenAI LLM service for text, only for text without audio, GPRAM for transcripting, and LLM Labs for generating playlists. So this configuration is passed to pipeline, and based on that is creating the bot. But that was interesting. What I wanted to show you is that what I mentioned before. It is how to transport from PCM to the telephony known codecs like UNO or ALO. It is in that case using this audio hop library, just using that the function within that library allows you to transport the audio from PCM to desired codec on the code. So if you have any issues with that, this is a good example and good starting point with this transcoding to inspire you and just use similar version of that. So that was two demos that I wanted to show you. Now let's get back to the presentation. Okay, demo, can you see it?
Skórski.
Ah, sorry, I need to show it once again. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Yes. So So on that slide, as I mentioned, are all the links. So PipeCat is that what I presented to you, and as well OpenAI. So two last links are. If you want to review that once again, the demo applications are there. There are some others as well in our Git repository, like integration with DeepGram and integration of our internal transcription. There's one more link to our tutorial in our documentation. You can get the specification of all the events that we are sending and more information about the flow. Yes, so we are getting down to the questions.
Yes, thank you so much, Rafael. Let's start with common questions. The first question.
So, yes, sorry.
Yes, here I can see it now. The first question is, what does it happen when the call is answered before the WebSocket connection is established?
Yes, so in that case, we are buffering the audio, so you will not lose any audio in that case. We are just we'll send it once the WebSocket connection is established. So don't worry, everything will be fine. The speech won't be cut, even if WebSocket connection is established later after the call is answered.
Okay. And does Telnix guarantee the order of packets for media streaming?
Mm-hmm. And this is not an easy question, but I added it here by purpose to answer it, to be honest with you. I mean, in general, we don't guarantee the order of the packages. And the reason for that is the fact that, of course, the WebSocket connection between your middle layer and our media streaming service is over TCP, so in that case, the order is guaranteed. But internally, between the media streaming service and our telephony service, we have to use UDP. There's no other option, yeah? And in that case, it might be like that it is not very likely, it never happened, no one complained that, but we want to be honest with you, that sometimes it may happen that the order be as on the call, yeah? That some of the packages might be misordered, but as I said, it's very unlikely and it never happened so far.
Okay. And one more question. On documentation, I read that media sending is permitted only once per second. What does it mean? I tried sending multiple medias per second without any issues.
Yeah. So this once per second is for MP3 file mode only. If you are using RTP stream, you can send, of course, as many messages as you want. I mean, with probably with the not higher frequency than the audio that you are sending to us, but in general 20 milliseconds packages are supported. So this one per second, it's about MP3 based bidirectional stream. Okay, so the following question here?
Yeah, one question. When using only 8K, how accurate is the transcription?
And that depends on many aspects. That depends, of course, on the engine that you're using. Of course, using HT voices would improve, as I mentioned before, the accuracy of the transcription. On the other hand, it's good to use noise suppression, the feature that we have, to cut the noise, which might be behind on the audio. In general, I would say that most of the transcription providers can generate pretty good, even with 8 kHz ULOW audio, pretty good transcription of it.
Okay, perfect. And one more question. Hello, my use case is to use Telnix as a real-time language translator between two users, which is bidirectional communication. So how can I implement that?
Yeah, so please, I would encourage you to see that first and second examples, the links. They're mostly about that. I mean, yeah. So please, of course, it is about as well the transcription provider that can make translation for you. But from the integration perspective, those two links covers that your scenario.
And one more question. How faster is the use of Eleven Labs streaming from your HTTP Speak endpoint?
Let me try to understand the question. The question is more about using.
Thank you. That's very good. Thank
We're
you.
doing more.
What
but
is
it's
faster,
just like
using
in
streaming
between.
That's very good.
in,
Thank
Well,
you.
the thinner part gets.
or text to speech 11 labs. I mean, speak command from VoiceSQL. Okay, so that depends on the scenario, because when you're using AI, you can AI solutions. You can using real-time generating text from your chatbot, and in that case, you can use as well real-time generating of the speech from solutions like 11 Labs, and send that over media streaming, and that will be faster than waiting for the full text that you are going to send to 11 Labs and generating, for example, the full sentence from them and passing that to the core. So if you want to have real-time solution, bidirectional streaming is better.
Okay, let me deal with
If
this.
you are
Don't
fine with
mix everything.
generating longer speech, like based on the sentence, using the speak command should be as well. The last question is not technical.
You can buy our Telnix hoodies from our website. We have a shop over there, so if you like it, you can buy our hoodies on there. And I think I am checking again, but these are the whole questions that we have. So, but if you have any questions, additional questions later while we are trying to use it by yourself, please feel free to reach out through our website. And also at the end of this presentation, yes, in here, you can also find the links to all our helpful resources. And I think that's all from us for today. And thank you once again for joining us. And
one more thing, of course, if you have any, if you want to contact over Slack to me and have more specific questions, I will be happy to answer. Just register to the XDev channel, and then you can send me direct message on Slack, and I will be happy to answer.
okay, great. Thank you then. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Okay, we're going to wrap it up. I'm just too exhausted to continue. So we will finish at this point and then we'll continue later. For now, I want to stop Loom, get the copy of Loom, insert it into my notes. Okay. And then I want to edit also to Pulsar. And stop the multiple recordings. I'll stop this one. Play it back and see if it works. This works fine. Stop this one. What is that? Creating error. Okay, let's see if it shows up here. So stop this. Double click it and let's see if this works. This works fine. I want to stop this. Don't upload it, but play it back. This works fine. Let's refresh Pulsar. Sub A. And the time now is 5:52. Two. Three 47 now. Okay, this doesn't seem to be working at all, so I'm not gonna waste my time with that. Don't know what's wrong with that, but it doesn't seem to be working right. So, save everything. Save. File save. Stop the multiple recordings on the various instruments. We'll stop the recording on the 360 first. So I'm going to stop the recording first. Then power it down. Put it aside. Pop the battery out to recharge it. Stop this. Goggles. Stop the phone first. Pull out the phone.